It is time. It is time. The iPhone 14 is now officially available to order. Here is exactly which iPhone 14 you should pick up if you happen to be in the market for one. Welcome everybody to Apple Insider. It is Andrew here, and after being announced at Apple's Far Out event, the iPhone 14 is officially available to order. I'm going to walk you through the available models and give you my recommendations on which new iPhone you should buy. Additionally, I'll give you some out-of-the-box options if any of the iPhone 14 models aren't really tickling your fancy. Let's go ahead and start off with the primary iPhone that I would recommend to almost everybody out there who is considering getting an iPhone 14. Obviously, all these recommendations come with a bunch of asterisks, but the primary iPhone that I would recommend would be the iPhone 14 Pro. There's a number of reasons here that go into that recommendation because I know it is not the cheapest of the iPhone 14s, but it's probably the one you should consider if you do want to buy an iPhone 14. The basic iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus don't carry a bunch of new features. We have a few things like crash detection, slightly better cameras, improved thermal performance, an additional core for the GPU, but really the big changes are coming to the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. If your phone's only a year or two old and you want to get an iPhone 14, you should probably splurge just a little bit and go with that base configuration iPhone 14 Pro. An iPhone 14 Pro will set you back $999 at full MSRP. But if you're looking for something else, I do have a backup recommendation. My second option would be choosing the iPhone 14 Plus. This phone comes in at $899, $100 less than the iPhone 14 Pro, but you're getting the larger screen and the larger battery life. These can be two huge features for people. Some people have always wanted that iPhone Pro Max, but it's so expensive as the highest end of Apple's lineup. But now you can get the battery life and that larger screen for less money. So if you're looking for a new phone, you don't want to spend as much on an iPhone 14 Pro, you can choose an iPhone 14 Plus, get the new benefits of an iPhone 14, crash detection, emergency SOS via satellite, better graphics, better cameras, thermal performance, all of those without spending as much as that iPhone 14 Pro. There's still other options though. So aside from an iPhone 14 Pro or iPhone 14 Plus, what else would I recommend? Before getting into that, I have to call out one of our sponsors, Adorama. Apple Insider followers can save literally hundreds of dollars on Apple products by applying code AppInsider at checkout. But you must follow these steps to get these great deals. Use the link down below in the description or go to prices.appleinsider.com and follow any of the links on the Adorama column for the products that you're shopping for. Thanks again to Adorama for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to our content. So aside from the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Plus, what other phones would I recommend? Well, as I mentioned, there's not a ton of differences with the basic iPhone 14. So the iPhone 13 can still be a viable option for many users out there. If you have an aging iPhone, an iPhone 11, I know some of you out there are still on an iPhone 6, you can upgrade to an iPhone 13 for much less money. At around $699 for an iPhone 13, it's a lot less than an iPhone 14, but you're still getting a lot of the same features here. Or there's one more option that I would let you consider, and that's if you want a smaller phone. Apple ditched the mini version of the iPhone 14. There's only a 6.1 inch and a 6.7 inch version. So if you want a smaller iPhone, your best choice might be an iPhone 13 mini. This is also still available and it'll run you $599. Again, much less than an iPhone 14, still many of the same features, but you're getting that smaller form factor that I know a lot of you love. So what are you guys gonna do? Are you going to get an iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro, iPhone 14 Plus, or maybe you're sticking it out with an iPhone 13 mini? Let me know down below in the comments or on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. Now that the prices are live, we have gone ahead and put some deals down below in the description, so follow those if you're buying your phone outright. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next video.